make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode number 387. How a winner lives his life, the Getting Girls edition for ages 18 to 22. This is going to be a banger. It's going to be good. Happy Money Monday to everybody out there. I hope you're out there getting pumped, getting ready for the week. Be happy you get to go to work, make some cheddar. It's fucking March 1st, so we got to get paid. And, just do it, okay? We got some big things planned for this month, this year. Let's be honest, a lot of people, they have already given up on their New Year's resolutions. No bueno. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. They've given up already, and it's no good. So I have not. I am dead set, okay? So, still working on the set. Got the new sign here. As you can see, I like this one. Very good. I think the green and pink contrast is good. Next thing is, personally letting you guys know what I'm still up to. Now, I moved the mic arm from here, behind the monitor, to the side desk. I've clamped it. However, I feel like once I get rid of this bar, you'll be able to see the baby look so cool sign and the don't quit, and then it's going to look pimp daddy. Then I'm going to get like a white flickering light border around the background. It's going to look like a game show host. It's going to be fun over here. So that's what I'm working on. If you got any microphone, if you guys have any microphone advice, okay? So I do not want to change this microphone itself. The Shure mic, I love it. There's no way I can go because it sounds crisp, especially now that I got the Rodecaster. But this is killing me right here. This is kills my vibe so hardcore. I'm a perfectionist, guys. I'm a narcissistic perfectionist, and this is unacceptable. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the signs. Do you like it? Should I get rid of one of them? I'm going to keep the two for a while. The cat has to stay. This is the bull market cat, okay? That's going to be here all 2021. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If I can put this microphone like here, I have like a space right here, and the quality is still there, then I'm okay with that. But we got to figure out this mic situation. I wish there's like one that can clip on right here and just like be right in front of me like this. Just put it here. That would be perfect. You won't be able to use SMB without being right up against your face, so the arm has to be there, right? So then I need an arm that I can clip on right in front of me and like bring it up here, like how Rolla has his coming up there. I think that's the solution. That's what we're looking for. Thank you, Artemis, as always, chief moderator, chief Chad in the house, and has a awesome production studio himself. I think I'm considering opening the phone lines today as well for today's show. For the guys that that want to call in who are 18 to 22 that have questions about girls. So if you're a guy 18 to 22 and you want to ask a question about girls, be sure to ask me in the chat today. This one's going to be important because this is where a lot of people get off on a wrong start. 18 to 22, you're going to ruin your life if you don't know what to do with girls, sex, all that stuff. We're going to talk about that today. Can you make space for the golden gorilla? No, it's huge. That's a great idea, though. It would cover the don't quit sign. Bit of a tangent, but do you accept Great British Pound as your payment for your and Charlie's crypto course? Yes, we do. March 5th, Crypto Mindset. Guys, let me check something real quick. I'll give you a little teaser, and then we jump into it. I am less than 80 cents away from having something nice and sparkly on my wrist. I feel naked without my Rolex, guys. I really am missing the Rolex so much, to be honest with you. Like I feel, you know, it was bittersweet moment, and I know it was not in vain. And yeah, no, it's gonna be good times. I'm 83 cents away, guys. 83 cents away in a bull market. What does that mean? We're gonna be A-okay. John, you got leaner, you lost some weight. I hope so. Believe you me, I hope so. I've not been working out as hard since I've been back here. Japanese winter is awful. I do not want to go outside. What about a smartwatch? No, thanks. Not doing smartwatches. The watch is a fashion accessory for me. Let's be honest. I don't need a watch. It's a fashion accessory. All right. So let's talk about the ladies, shall we? Who wants to talk about? We had a solid time in the webinar coaching last night. Looks like this company just changed. Oh wow, they're making me sign up. Look like this whiteboard company was just sold to something called Miro. Wait, go to op. There we go. Good Lord, what's that all about? All right, go back to this one until April 30th. Oh, then we got to sign up. Who's sending the dono? What's up, Brent? Waiting for that Ethereum pop. Do I have a soundboard? I do. That I do. I have multiple soundboards. Okay. Do you check time on your timepiece or take out your phone and you just check it? On the timepiece for sure. On the timepiece for sure. Rolex can be a little annoying if you don't have a rolling, a self-rolling thing that you put it in, like a winder. You have to put it in a winder because if not, you have to roll the Rolex, the dial. You have to roll that up 15 times every couple of days. And if you're not gentle when you roll it, you can damage the internal components. Rolex is a little bit of a bitch to maintain. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a bitch to maintain. And when you need to do some maintenance, it's not cheap. But they do have a pretty good warranty. I just look at this markets right now. It's insane. Insane, bro. Riley says, what's up? Yo, Supreme Leader. Hello. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Pimping it over here. Pimp Daddy. I think I'm going to stay on the screen because I got the new sign. I just got to flex a little bit. You see this? Look, AWW is now Miro. It looks like I'm going to lose all this space down here. Oh, my God. Anyways, so now we're going to talk about 18 to 22 with, oh my geez, weird, getting girls. Okay. So, sex is a natural part of life. Okay. And just grow up if you have some taboos about sex. You got here because your dad dropped a hot load in your mom. Okay. They're barebacking it. Okay. And they weren't thinking about you and sparkles in the sky when you were born. I guarantee you. So, you know, I got in trouble for this one. This one right here. Oh man, a lot of people are like, yo, I can't watch the show in public now when you do that stuff. I still find it hilarious. Hey, Beef. I'm gonna limit the use on that, but I had a lot of people like, yo, I was watching your show in a public place, and then that sex noise came on. So very funny reaction. But yeah, that being said, you gotta just grow up. Sex is a natural part of life. Men want sex, women want sex. Both people know that. And a lot of guys can ruin their lives ages 18 to 22. Good to see Sydney Raghunath is in the chat today. Lord Tomato Farmer. Oh my God, what a fucking loser. But yeah, give the 10-second warning for Oni-chan. Yeah, that's how Japanese girls sound. It's true. That is. If you're especially if they're really domestic. Not that I know. I read it in a book somewhere. I'm a pure Christian man. I would like to give a special shout out to all the girls that are watching me right now. All of you that stalk my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. You are really boosting my watch time on analytics. It's probably all those girls, to be honest with you, that's boosting my watch time analytics. They're stalking the shit out of my page, which, hey, it's good for me because they're boosting me in the YouTube algorithm, so that's wonderful. But hello to my female stalkers. You are knowing who you are. I know who you are right now. You naughty girl. Shame on you, you little stalkers. But that's real. These girls do stalk my YouTube channel. It's hilarious. But yeah, 18 to 22. There is a lot going on during this time in your life. And 18 to 22, you're going to want sex. You're going to want sex a lot because you're so young, you're horny. Like, you're going to either want sex a lot or masturbate a lot. So during this time, I masturbated a lot. I used to look at porn. I was having sex, 18, 22, of course, but not nearly as much as I wanted to, even though I was doing pretty good. Yeah, I've always been kind of like a natural player. So I was heavily involved in the church. And so, the college groups and the college prayer groups and stuff for the 18 to 22s. I went there, and I used to be so naive when I was young. I felt like nobody was having sex in the church, in the Pentecostal church. And there was so much sex going on right under my nose. I was just so naive and pure. I had no idea. But there's a lot of sex going down in the churches. A lot. People hooking up in the choir room, everything. What's up, Solomon? Solomon and I had a good consultation last night. It was a good time, good chat with the kid. He's going to do in the crypto mindset course. But, sex is going down everywhere, guys. It is. People love to fuck.
If you guys don't donate $100 right now, you're a beta male, you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Don DeMarco with the $4.99 super chat, and I'm assuming he's a man from 18 to 22 years old, says, in your experience, what type of girls have the tightest and shallowest pea sleeves? Is it based upon age, race, body type, both, none? I don't think age has much to do with it. It does sometimes have something to do with race and definitely body type, right? So a very tall woman is going to have a very deep vagina, right? I have had sex with chicks that are 6 foot tall and over, and their vaginas are very deep. You have to put the legs up over their shoulders to really jackhammer penetrate deep inside their vagina to when you're having sex with them. There are the girls that are more petite, so shorter girls. So I think a lot of people say Asian girls have smaller, tighter vaginas, but they don't consider that Asian girls are typically shorter. And a lot of people say that this is stereotypes. The majority of people in America have not been to Asia. Like the staggering majority of people in America have not been to Asia. So Asian girls here are shorter, right? So the shorter the girl is, the shorter everything. The shorter her lungs are, shorter her intestines are, the shorter her vagina cavity is. Of course, there's variations in certain girls for sure, but it is girl by girl. Now, if she's having a lot of sex, then yeah, like, her pussy lips are gonna look a little bit like roast beef, worn out a little bit. It'll droop a little bit. Typically, girls that don't have a lot of sex, the vagina is more tighter, right? Because it's not used as much, unless she's using sex toys. But if there's not a lot of penetration going on, the vaginal cavity is going to be tighter. Okay. David T says long tour equals long vagina. Science, exactly. Thank you so much for that one. The stereotype is Asian girls are tight as fuck, right? He said roast beef. Well, yeah, it's true. Like it looks. I can't pull it up on the screen right now, but it's true. This has a lot of mileage on it, right? So yeah, that's the answer to your question. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, 1822 getting girls. So, okay. The biggest thing here that you need to focus on at age 18 to 22 is do not get her pregnant. Okay? Do not get these chicks pregnant. Do not do that. Okay? Don't. That is the quickest way to fuck your entire life up. All right? And ruin your life plan. This is not how a winner lives his life. Unplanned pregnancies from ages 18 to 22 are the number one cause of poverty. Okay? Do not do this. If you need to get an abortion, do it. I am pro-choice. You girls murder that fucking baby. Blow that baby's fucking brains out. I do not give a shit. Okay? Serious. Anytime some girl wants to say some political shit, I'm like, no, girl, you murder that baby. Fucking kill that baby. Blow that baby's brain out with a shotgun. All right? I support your right to choose. That will ruin you guys. That is 1,000% true. You're going to get ruined if that happens. To not get her pregnant. That is the number one thing. If you have to choose jerking off and running the risk of like a 50% risk of her getting pregnant, jerk off. All right. Let's just clear the board right there. Okay. Because a lot of guys can tell you, I understand children are blessings and then you love your kids. And, a lot of people who have kids, they would not like trade the kids for the world. Right. So, that's fine. But in an ideal situation, it's not good. I just realized the sign is a little too far. There we go. We address problems as soon as we find them here at the interview with a man live stream. I'm going to push it over some more. Oh, yeah. Now it's too far. There we go. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. We're looking good. See, this would be so perfect if this fucking distraction was not here. Am I right, Happy? What you doing? You want to come over and be on the show? Come here. Happy's been extra good lately. Say hi to everybody, Happy. Hi. Say hi to all the girls who are stalking us. Hi. Come play with me. Happy's been extra friendly lately. Good girl. But yeah, do not get the girl pregnant. That is the number one thing, okay? Number one. Number two. Okay? Number two, huge one, especially for you guys in America. Do not get married. For the love of God, do not get married. No, 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 no. Do not get married. The United States of America and the legal system is absolute financial suicide for men. Financial suicide. Okay? You will ruin your life. I think I should keep this on because it's important, actually. I just wanted to express my feelings there of how dangerous it is to get married in America. Do not get married, okay? Do not get married. No, sir, at all. Okay? Because when you get married in America, you have a 50% chance of losing half of your assets. Okay? So let's say you're one of these kids decided to become a plumber, and you go from 18 to 21, and you become a plumber at 21. You're fully trained. You're fully ready to go. You're 21 years old, and you're making $75,000 a year. You got pristine credit. You buy a house, right? Boom. You fall in love. Okay, so you fall in love with some chick, whatever. You get married. You buy a house, and she decides to divorce you. You catch her fucking the pool boy, whatever it is, because 50% of the divorces that happen in America, over 75% of them are initiated by women, okay? So it's at her, you're a slave. You're absolutely 100% slave, okay? Do not fucking do it. Do not get married in America at 18, 22 at all. It is because you're going to risk 50% of everything. So that house, if you guys fight in the fucking divorce, but you bought it while you were married to her, guess what? The old legal system is still in play. And they're going to say like, oh, well, guess what? You bought it when you were together. And her lawyers, which by the way, you're going to have to pay for, okay? They're going to fight to get your house to sell it. All right? Don't do it. If you add children into the equation, so you're 18 to 22, you break both these rules, so you get 18 to 22, and then you get married, and then you have a fucking kid, now you're trapped for 18 years on child support, all right? And child support is not a set number based upon some predetermined prerequisites by the courts. The amount of child support you pay is a direct correlation to how much money you make. Some of these NBA guys are paying $100,000 a month in child support. No kid is worth $100,000 a month. None. None. Hell no. That should be a $10,000 a month cap. No bueno. It is, you will ruin yourself, kids. Do not do that. This, again, today's episode is especially targeting the guys who are 18 to 22, right? You know, if you're, first of all, if you're 18 to 22 and you're watching my content, you're pretty mature. Second of all, you're getting a life lesson right now. And third, you know, listen to what I'm saying because this is super important. But I want to get the unfun stuff out of the way. All right? Pro Special says child support is new sugarcane plantation. Yep. 48 laws of tomato growing. New camera looks great. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. But yeah, we're over here pimping hard. I got a prenup. I'm vicious, but most dudes get totally raked other calls. Yeah, no, and most dudes will. It's a thriving business. The divorce laws will probably never change in America. And it's the same reason why America will never have national health insurance. There's too much money to be made. And America is a business. It's not a country, it's a business. Latino Rabioso said, came here to show my love for MLD. Attended the Patreon again last night. And as always, John keeps it 100. Thanks for all you do. You're welcome, buddy. Patreon coaching last night was lit. We went for 3.5 hours. Good stuff. We got guys in the marijuana industry. We got guys in the boating industry. What else did we talk about? Talked a lot about digital marketing, crypto. It was a damn good session. So many questions. Strategic hiring, everything. Got a guy in there with a plane business. Life's good, man. Love the community. Chick-fil-A Delivery says, John, how effective are IUDs as birth control for chicks? We're going to talk about that. But an IUD, all right, so you guys don't, let me pull up a picture of an IUD. All right. So this is an IUD. Take a look here. This is an IUD, okay? And so what it is, it's this little thing here. And the women go to the gynecologist, and the gynecologist insert this into the woman's vagina, okay? And it blocks the channels here for the sperm to go into the ovaries, and okay, so what happens is the ovaries come from here, they release an egg, and then the sperm goes in here, gets fertilized, and the baby grows in here, okay? When a woman has her period, this lining of the uterus is what's supposed to nurture the baby for its initial cell growth stages, right? That's how getting a chick pregnant is. You fucking put your dick in here. This is when you bottom out. You don't want to be going up in here. You're going to be ruining the woman. But, you dump your load in here. The sperm goes up into this thing, and all the sperm in here. And then when a woman, once a month, she releases one egg from each side of inside of her body. And then the egg goes in here, and then sperm fertilize it, and then the baby grows because it sticks to one of these walls. And then that's where the baby grows in the uterus. So anyways, this IUD blocks the passage here, as you can see, and the eggs cannot get fertilized. Now, Fookmap said, I just tuned into a biology class. I got an A in physiological psychology, and we had to cover reproductive stuff as well in my undergrad. Despite popular opinion, I'm actually really smart. No, I'm dumb as a rock, really. I just know a little bit of things here and there. But anyways, yeah. So I've had sex with girls who's had IUDs, and she never got pregnant, and I was like dumping loads into this chick for like months. She was this very sexy Vietnamese girl that I dated in Orlando for a while. The downside is when you're having sex with a girl with an IUD, sometimes your dick will hit the IUD, and it's really not fun. It is weird. It's not necessarily painful, but some sexual positions you can feel the IUD when you are having sex. However, I believe it has like a 99% or like something ridiculous success rate. IUD percentage of getting pregnant. Fewer than 1 out of 100 people. It's more than 99% effective. So yeah, IUD is pretty safe. You just gotta make sure the girl doesn't have no STDs. That's the big problem in America. STDs are on the rise because hoeing is at an all-time high. Why's it gotta be Vietnamese? She really was. She really was, Hurley. She went to. Oh, you didn't go same high school as me, but no, she was. Yeah, she was. She was a hottie. She still is a hottie. She got fake boobs after me though. Missed that boat. Thank you for John for the lesson. You're welcome. But it's legitimately it's good stuff. Bro, trusting an IED is dangerous as an IED. Yeah. That happened to me before, says Artemis. There you go. I'm catching up with the chat now. But yeah. So let's go back here. Al says 1 in 4 girls have herpes and the other 3 are covering it up with makeup. Yikes. Zubair do you recommend men getting a vasectomy? Yeah, I think so. But the biggest thing is like we're gonna talk about more stuff. Just pay attention. I'm gonna cover that. Okay. Do not get married. All right. Just don't do it. 50% chance of loss of your assets, right? And especially if you live in like in a Democratic shithole state, California, New York, like the child support laws are the worst. Canada, terrible. Okay, the more cucked your country is, like or where you live is, the worse the the worse the child support payments will be. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's continue. Do not get married. Just don't do it. Next one here is also these are rules to live by. These are the real 12 rules for life. Always use a condom and get routine checkups for STDs. That is you and your girls, whichever you're doing. Okay? You do not want to be getting involved with no nasty girls. All right? That is not something you want to be doing with your life. Okay? Trusting like random chicks and, chicks that are like, just they don't have their hygiene on point, or they're like, there's they have reputation for getting around. You do not want to get an STD, and you do not want to get pregnant, and you do not want to get an STD-ridden girl pregnant. Okay, especially at age 18, 22. It's just you're just compounding misery. At massive amounts. C. Joel says, how often do you need checkups if you're wrapping it? You should get, if you're wrapping it, always still, dude. You want to get, because there are things that can just mess with you. And the last thing you want to do is wake up and like, surprise, you have something growing on your dick. You don't want to deal with that. And that this is real life. Okay. I think, look, you're in Australia, C. Joel's, right?
Hello there.
Oh, look, somebody just signed up for Shane. Just joined the Hot Dude Army. Thank you so much for signing up for that membership. Guys, you want to join the Hot Dude Army, click that link in the chat, and you get all of the fire emojis. I think the emoji of the year is going to be the Bitcoin emoji, because it is the year 2021, the year of crypto fun. I told you, I predicted it. I said it in January, and here we are. Honestly, in the chat right now, who has made at least $10,000 in profit in crypto so far? Put a 1 in the chat. Or put your Bitcoins in the chat. I may or may not have lost all my crypto in a boating accident. But you guys are smart. You can put it together. Let me just put this one. Magnum. Okay. I'm going to show you some condoms that I recommend. Okay. Got to get used to learning how to put on a condom correctly. Look at all that bank being made up in there. Spark 55-1. Gabriel left. Unrealized. Sell Fitcoin. Buy Thought Wesley L. 1. Rafael 1. 10K and $1 legit? No. Bitcoin emoji. Know your worth. 1111. Harry Zikos 1. No. Harry Zikos not yet. Artemis 1. Definitely. Good work, Artemis. I told you. Buy them dip, boys. Kia Zam 1. Yeah. Oh, it's paper time. I just checked my hold storage the other day, and I was pretty surprised. Base, bro. I've not even logged into my Binance in the longest time. I'm just letting it. I'm just like, set it and forget it. I know. I'm crypto OG open this place. Pick some ETH up at 13. Jared Hidden. Oh, I know you got. I know you're set like Tibet. Yeah. Get routine STD test for you and your girls, right? Because you never know, man. Like, guys, trusting a chick is just bad ROI. Okay? Don't trust women at all. Like, make them get STD test. If you're suspecting something, you gotta because it's your body on the line. Okay? This is my go-to condom here. Okay, this is the Trojan Magnum Ecstasy. All right? It's good times. And I'm afraid to click on this. Let me click over here real quick and make sure no dick pops up. All right, here we go. All right, so this is it right here. Now I recommend the Magnums because here's the deal, right? So it's 8-inch long condom, and the extra Magnum, the ecstasy lets you feel like these are the best quality condoms. Now, fucking with a condom is not a bad thing. You got to learn how to put a condom on effectively as well, all right? Because so many people don't know how to put a condom on, and the tighter it is, the higher the risk of it breaking and you coming inside a girl. Now, here's another thing. Condoms do break. I have had a condom broke, and I have filled a girl up with cum. I filled this chick up like a gas tank. And, yeah, we were both freaking out after. We went and got the morning after pill. She took it, and she told me, she had her period. We were both terrified, and we never had sex again. That's it right there. Thanks for tuning into the show today. See you later. That was what a romance. That's but anyways, yeah, you want the condom to be a little bit bigger than it necessarily has to be, because if it's too tight, it's gonna break. And when you're having sex and it feels really good, chances that you're probably not gonna stop. A lot of people forget. They get carried away in the moment of ecstasy, right? And then yeah, they you have an unnecessary scare. But the biggest thing is, other than getting girls pregnant, because honestly, it's really hard to get a chick pregnant, right? You really have to dump a whole lot of cum inside her, and it's got to be the right time of month, right? A lot of people have trouble getting chicks pregnant. But that being said, again, the number one reason to use condom is to protect yourself from STDs, okay? Protect yourself from STDs, right? It's just, yeah. Harry's Egos in the chat says, trusting your health with anyone else is not a good idea. Exactly. Exactly. Francisco, what's up? Francisco's in the house. Don't play yourself, gentlemen. What's up, Anon? My man. But yeah, that's not something you want to be doing. Getting STDs and shit, because that is not fun. I have gotten some shit before in the past. I had sex with this chick one time. This is how savage these chicks are, right? I hooked up with this chick in Hawaii when I lived in Hawaii. And then after we had sex, right, she told me, oh yeah, by the way, I may have gotten, what is it? Fucking chlamydia. And I was like, what the fuck? And she told me over text too. And I was just like, blown away. So then I had to go to the doctor, get a test. Turns out it was there. And then now when you get chlamydia, you just take a pill. You refrain from sex. But that happened to me. I was 28 when that happened, when I lived in Hawaii. And man, it was unfucking real. I couldn't believe that after we had sex, she's like, by the way, I may have had chlamydia recently. And I just couldn't believe somebody would do that. And here I was being fucking stupid and naive, trusting somebody else from a random sketch internet hookup app. Oh man, there's a lot of STDs in Hawaii, because the island's small. Islands always have higher concentration to STDs because it's the same people fucking and spreading it around. Which lets you know, probably not the guys ones sleeping with multiple people. But yeah, careful. Magnum ecstasies. Magnum ecstasy is where it's at. Fucking with a condom is just something you've got to do. Get used to it. Get used to putting it on. Get used to having them on you. Another thing is when you travel around with condoms on you, it's kind of in the mindset okay, I'm a guy that gets pussy. This is it's a good mindset tool, right? It's always keeping $500 in your wallet. Abundance mindset, okay? Always use a condom. Get routine checkups, right? STDs are no fun. Some of them stay with you forever. So don't want to be doing that, okay? Now, let's talk about that. That's just the awareness, okay? Those are the big don'ts. Now, here's what you really got to do. I feel like I should open the phone lines. you guys want to call in, any of you young guys out there want to call in 18 to 22, put a 1 in the chat if you're 18 to 22 and you want to call in with a question. Okay. Now, another thing is this, right? You can go out there and hook up with chicks, but you've got to leave your heart at home. Okay, girls are really good at compartmentalizing. I'm just gonna fuck this guy and I'm gonna fall in love with this other guy, right? There's girls that just go to other guys and just know, like, okay, this guy's just gonna fuck my brains out, but he's not good relationship material. A lot of girls do this, and a lot of guys get hung up on chicks. I was fucking devastated. I was 23 when I got devastated by one chick. I simped out to the max, and it fucking it just ruined me. I got way too invested in this chick emotionally, and it was just dumb, really dumb, stupid. So don't do it, okay? Because if these chicks are wanting to hook up, a lot of you guys are like telling me you've fallen in love with chicks from dating apps and stuff like this. I'm just like, you you met the girl and you had only known her a short amount of time, and you're like already like, I'm in love. I've been dating this girl for 2 weeks and I'm in love. I'm like, all right, pump the brakes, guys. All right. Carry condoms around. You never know what will happen. And used to be putting one on. It's part of. Don't make it awkward. Yes. Mac the Day Gamer says sipping never pays. Michael Zarate, nice to see you back. Oh, Hisashi Buri desu. Long time no see. Wow. OG's in the house. But yeah. Glad to see you back. Leave your heart at home. Don't simp, bro. You're not going to find like a good traditional, oh, but she comes from a Republican family. Like none of that, okay? Just stop. 18 to 22, you're not allowed to fall in love. It's just, you as a man, you should not even think about monogamy until 30, like Rollo says, right? Rollo Tomasi, author of The Rational Male. So don't even think about it. Do not even think about it, okay? It's poor ROI. You have so much life ahead of you when you are 18 to 22. And, now I'm not saying like the biggest thing for me, my biggest gripe with marriage is the legalities of it. That's it. The legalities of marriage are really awful for men. It is fucking straight up unfair in America. And, I'm not saying to sit around, cry about it, whine about it, bitch about it. But what I am saying is just don't play it by their rules. Like, all right, I'm not going to get married. We can have a spiritual union. Make sure you don't get no common law marriage. Common law marriage means if you're living together with the girl, right, that you can like get forced into like some kind of, the state like recognizes you as some type of marriage. So there are states that do that. Saw you on Rule Zero partying hard. I do not remember doing that, to be fully honest. I got wasted this past weekend. I went out. We have the Tokyo Men's Success Network, and we had Mexican food. I was drinking margaritas at 6:30, and then Jacob voiced my ambition. He bought everybody double round shots of Patron. And, I was going to be like, no, I'm not taking shots. I didn't want to be that guy. Took the shots. Mac the Day Gamer stayed sober the entire time, though. He was there. Props to him. I should be more like him. We had a wild night. And then, yeah, Mac, you can see Mac babysitting me. I made my appearance on Rule Zero. Didn't do dude party. It was a wild night. It was a wild night, to say the least. Doesn't Ryan have a common law marriage? Yeah. It is. So, leave your heart at home. Just don't bring feelings into it right now. You got so much life ahead of you. If a guy's going to settle down, you asked Aaron Clary to fuck off. No, I rewatched it because somebody sent me like, hey, it looks like you had a blast. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I told Troy, I was like, Troy, just go edit that out. But yeah, I had a good time. It was good. We had the Tokyo Men's Success Network. Charlie for Culture of Crypto was there. Voice of My Ambition was there. Mac the Day Gamer was there. My buddy Jair was there. Federico was there. My brown belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu friend who we showed the video earlier when I was fighting. Edwin, he was there. And Eddie was there. The cybersecurity guy, had him on the show. Tokyo Crypto show back in the day. So the whole cast and crew was there. Edine was there, good guy. Edine is from France, and he's a good friend of mine. And he was at the event as well. So yeah, it was just a wild night, and we're all pulling our resources together, monitoring the crypto market, and talking about health, fitness, everything. It's good stuff. But yeah, let's go back here. So leave your heart home. Okay, it's not fun to get married early. And, a lot of people, the statistics are just not in your favor as well. 18, 22, getting married, it's just not. And the reason you get married and, do all these stupid things is because you are falling in love because you saw some movie that told you had to fall in love, and you're really just really fucking horny and hormonal, and your body's like, get her pregnant, get her pregnant, get her pregnant. That's what love is. Yeah, let's be, there's a dark truth about life. Love equals hormones because your body's saying reproduce with this woman. Fuck her. Come inside. Raise the children. Find another one. Do that as well. That's what fucking love is. Love is an urge to reproduce. Period. You actually had a dude party with real drinks. Yeah, we did have a dude party. It was awesome. But leave your heart home because this leaves you all bad decisions, okay? So, and another thing is this, right? This is really stupid. Joint bank accounts, okay? No, we're not doing any joint bank accounts at all. All right? Joint credit cards, nope. No, okay? Giving her a key to your place. No, sir. You do not give a chick a key to your place at all. No cohabitation, which means no living together. Okay? Because breakups when you're living together are fucking messy. Oh, look at that. I'm covering the shit. Oops. Let's get rid of this. I'll turn off my beautiful face for now. There we go. None of this, okay? Every man for himself. Okay, you wouldn't do that with your best friend. Don't do it for some chick. All right? And definitely no joint lease or mortgage. All right? Don't put yourself in any position of that. Okay? No car payments. All right? Don't buy your fucking girlfriend a pair of tits on your credit because she can take those tits with her to the next relationship. And you're financing it. Don't do it. Okay? Can I co-sign on her student loans? No, don't do that. Oh, yeah. Grandmaster C says, iron rule of tenacity number 4. Never under any circumstance live with a woman you aren't married to or are not planning to marry within 6 months. Yes. Solid advice. Okay? Because here's the deal. All right, look. When girls go crazy, all right, when they go crazy on you, they will use every weapon at their disposal, okay? If your name is not on the lease and her name is, and she's like one of those really psycho types that she'll call the police and report like domestic violence on you, she can tell the police officers, well, his name is not on the lease and I want him out. And the police officers can legally throw you out. There's nothing you can do about it. However, if the lease is in your name and she's acting a goddamn fool, you can call the police and you can tell the police officers, this woman is being belligerent, officer, and please remove her from the house, okay? I've had a chick thrown out of a nightclub before let me tell you something. It is fucking awesome. All right. So, make sure you're the man of your house. Make sure you're the man of your own house. And if anybody wants to act a goddamn fool, they can get right the fuck out. Okay. Know your rights legally and be educated on the law at a young age. All right. Be educated on law and never trust a police officer. Never admit anything. Never talk to a police officer. Just don't let them bully you or incriminate you into anything, okay? Because police officers, they're not your friends. They're there to make money from ticketing you. That's their job, okay? No bueno at all. No bueno at all. Do not share. Do not share or get any type of leverage, okay? No joint cell phones, all right? If a girl controls your cell phone, what if she hates you and she decides to fucking cut off your cell phone, right? Now here you are, no cell phone, okay? Just to play devil's advocate, MLD, because I know guys will be thinking, what if she wants to leave me because I won't sign the lease? Sayonara, sweetheart. It's been nice. God bless you. I'm going to go download Tinder, Bumble, and fuck you out of my system. Okay? You're going to give me ultimatums? You can peace right out. Okay? She'll no. You'll just tell her, see you later. Give her this music. Sayonara, baby. It's been good. Thanks for the blowjobs. May the Lord be with you. No. No. No ultimatums. Do not. Like Patrice O'Neill says, you got to be like the United States government with terrorism. We do not negotiate with terrorists. That is some gangster shit that the United States government says. We do not negotiate with terrorists. You will succumb to our will. All right? You will succumb to our will or we will kill you. And how you kill her is by removing her from your life. Be like the United States government. I just spilled water on my keyboard. Who is ready to die? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Benjamin Diaz, what's up? Yeah. This is surefire way. Doing a lot of... I haven't even gotten into the fun stuff yet, but I'm doing a lot of... I'm doing a lot of preventative maintenance before we get going. So, yeah. Give us 1 second. Take a look at this announcement we got here for you.
Guys, thanks for watching today's episode of Interview with a Man. We're going to get right back to the show, but real quick, what I wanted to tell you about is my premium chat service. What this does, it gives you direct access to me. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/chat and you'll be able to text message with me 24 hours, 365 days of the year. If you have questions about money, muscles, or game, don't sit there and try to figure this out on your own. Let me help you. I am here for you. Sign up for the premium chat service. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/chat and you'll have direct access to me and I can answer all your questions at your convenience. So let's get back to the show.
Join me in the premium text message group. We have a nice little bond going on in there. Link is in the chat if you want to sign up. It's $97 a month, and you have direct access to me. I do text message analysis. Really, a lot of people have been using it as a shortcut to get direct answers from Charlie from Cultivate Crypto because I have direct access to Charlie, and Charlie's so impossible to get to. So I've been putting a lot of cryptocurrency knowledge in there because me and Charlie talk on a daily basis and really are preparing for this upcoming launch. Everything. I mean, there is a lot of people don't seem to realize why the markets are cooling off right now. But on April 1st, 1, it's tax season. 2, okay, a lot of institutional money in there moving around. And 3, in Asia, a lot of countries, the fiscal new year is April 1st, okay? It's a lot of money in Asia. America has a lot of money, but between China and Japan alone, they have more money than America. That's not including Korea. Korea is crypto crazy. I don't know if you guys know that. Korea is a first world nation. They are crypto crazy. Hong Kong is crypto crazy, okay? So this side of the world is affected right now because on April 1st, which is 1 month from now, it's tax. The taxes are due, and the new year is going to start in Japan business-wise. So that's why we're seeing a lull. We're about to see another takeoff here. Bitcoin will go to $100,000 this year, and it's gonna be wild, man. I'm telling you, in December we are going to see some shit. That's why I went out on a limb and I said year of 2021 is crypto fun, and here we are. I mean, you guys watch Tokyo Crypto Show. You see what talked about DOT, everything. So if you want direct access to me, join the premium chat group. The link is in the chat. Literally have me in your pocket to answer all of your questions and concerns. I love the group. A lot of Commonwealth countries do their taxes in April. Brad is in the house. Says, good morning, everyone. Winners watch the scream. Brad was in the Patreon. Good session last night. All right. Now let's get to the fun stuff. All right. All right. Who's ready to take some deep red pills about life? Okay. Number one is get used to dating multiple women. Okay? Listen, I've had girls confess to me, all right, that I got to get my face back on the camera. I just can't. I cannot bear to not see myself. Oh, I'm such a narcissist. I love it. Anyways, so get used to dating multiple women, and don't feel guilty for it. Don't feel guilty. Okay? And the reason I say this is because, look, girls have a guy that they expect to buy them stuff. They have a guy they expect to blow their fucking brains out with fucking their great sex. They have a guy that they expect to, take them out, go to events with them, the dinner guy, okay? I have had multiple girls from multiple age categories in multiple countries confess this to me, okay? So don't feel guilty for dating more than one girls. Girls have a fucking phone full, a DM inbox full of chicks. All right? Full of chicks. Or excuse me, full of dudes that I'm thinking about myself. Just kidding. My DMs are empty. I am a good Christian boy. But yeah, oh man, I wish I didn't know all these girls watched my channel, to be honest. Don't feel guilty for dating many women. It's just get used to it. These girls have so many dudes in their DMs. These girls have so many guys after them. And now, when simping is an all-time high, do not feel guilty. These girls have men after them 24 hours, 365, okay? All right? Dude, it's hilarious. It's truly hilarious. Riley says, yo, that's my issue, feeling guilty. Don't do it. Infamous Rival says, still predicting 10K ETH? Or do you believe it go beyond it this year? I think 10K is what. Every time I make a prediction, and this might have been my pattern, it's what I consider a quote safe prediction, right? Conservatively bullish. That's what me and Charlie like to say. Conservatively bullish, all right? And like I said last year, I said by end of year Bitcoin hit 15K. We shot up to like 40K. I'm saying 100 this year based on the numbers we've been running, and then 10K Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum is going to be, Ethereum is a blue chip crypto. It is number 2 to the race. Number 2 gets the silver medal, right? But I mean, you're still in top 3. No, Ethereum is here to stay. It's going to be variable. It's going to be very, very, very lucrative to be owning that down the road. And I have a moon bag of Ethereum hidden somewhere. It's in my left bicep. No, it's my right one. But no, I have a moon bag. If you have if you just have like 100 Ethereum sitting around for you guys that have been in for a while, like just hold on to that. Hold on to that. You're gonna be A-okay. That's your moon bag. Just get ready to go. Make sure your bag's packed. I'm ready for the crypto course. Let's go. Yeah, me and Charlie are gonna do a show here. Twitch is worse with simps. Yeah, dude, it is. I've actually made a comeback to Twitch, guys. I haven't talked about it yet. But the guys who are in my Discord, they know that the Twitch gang is getting ready to get ready to go. We're doing a co-promotion with Yas TV. I made my debut. It was a small one, but we're gonna put together something juicy because a lot of people wanted me to talk to the Twitch girls, and yeah, it's gonna be. We got a lot of good things cooking. What about Poker Dot? No, it's Polka Dot is the correct terminology there, sir. Polka Dot, not Poker Dot. Polka Dot, like how it was written on the show. Don't feel guilty for dating multiple women. Don't do it. It's so unnecessary. These girls have tons of dudes on the fucking backup plan. How dare you feel guilty? Don't do that, okay? Yeah. So here's the basic philosophy that I like to tell guys, okay? I think this is the most effective way to get girls, okay? One of our guys, Brent Caldwell, in the house, love the kid. He was having some initial trouble with closing the dates. However, he has gotten to the point where his sourcing was fantastic because he was getting a bunch of girls on dates, but just wasn't having the result he wanted. But he's fixed that, and we're moving forward. So you want to be sourcing girls, okay? Okay. You want to get good at sourcing. Get good at sourcing. All right. And sourcing equals finding new girls who want to date you. Okay? If you focus on Money Muscles Game and you're watching this show and you're living all the other aspects of 18 to 22, finding girls, especially in a college situation, dude. Okay, so, if you're going to if you're going to go to like a very science-based program in college, which you should be going to, because that's pretty much the only thing you should be going to college for. Depending on the program, like if you're an engineer, forget about it. You're not going to see any girls at college. You need to join a fraternity, which I totally recommend. Make sure it's a cool fraternity. Make sure you use the connections internally because fraternities are this. I mean, they give you gigs to work at college bars as bartenders, making boatloads of cash, working with the hottest girls. You're in with the in crowd. Like, there's a way to play college, and you play college right, man, you can have a blast in there while getting education and getting red pill knowledge the whole way through, okay? So, but yeah, you want to get good at sourcing. I fucking went on a tangent there. What was I saying? Yeah, the programs. So, now if you're a guy, like, say for me, I was in the psychology program, right? And I went there because I love psychology, and I knew I wanted to get educated on it, and I needed a 4-year degree to get into Japan, which I am here now. The psychology program was awesome. It was literally like 80% girls. It was 80% chicks. And like, if you're like, I would always dress up when I went to class, right? I would wear a nice 1MX shirt, some nice slacks or nice jeans. And I was fit. I was in the gym. And, I dressed well, had a good sense of fashion like I do now, impeccably wearing this beautiful leopard, the double gold chains, and my Italian leather hat here. I'm looking fantastic, to be honest with you. If you have a good little edge about you, you have a good fashion sense about you, I mean, you're gonna do A-okay. The girls will come to you. And so this is what happened to me, and how you end up how the girls would, because these girls would make the moves on me, right? So I would be there and make sure you're looking good, smart, and make sure you're good at your school too. Make sure you're getting A's and B's, okay? Getting good grades in college is a status symbol. Keep that in mind. All right. If you're getting like A's and B's and you're doing well in college, like that is a status symbol. Okay. Don't let anybody play that. If you're Chad as fuck, you look good, you're going to the gym, you have good fashion, you have game, you have your money right, and you're getting A's, like girls are gonna be looking at you like, this guy's like a Superman. He's like a superhero. Like the majority of the guys are idiots in college. I really loved the psychology program, and I was paying for college too. I was paying for my own college. So I was like, fuck this. I am not failing because I don't have to take this shit again and I have to pay more money. Fuck that. So no, get good grades. And the girls will always ask to study with you. Okay? They're gonna ask to study with you. And they always do some if you're like a good looking guy too, they always do some like sexually inappropriate shit, like when you're studying. And it's hilarious. But like, you know, when I was in college, right, there's these two girls, right? There was Alexandra, right? She's this hot ass fucking chick that I was dating it was a community college. And then there's Julie, this white chick with huge tits at UCF. And so I was taking physiological psychology at UCF, where I met Julie. And then Alexandra, I was taking Chem 1 at Valencia because I knew that Chem 1 was easier at Valencia, cheaper at Valencia, which is the community college in Orlando. And the classroom would be smaller, right? So I took it there, got an A. I would knock these tests out the walls, out the park. And Alexandra was all about it. And she was like, geez, you're so smart. I was like, yeah, I know, you're so dumb. I pat her on the head. Like, I'll tutor you, like jokingly. And then she, you know, wanted to get tutored by me. And then Julie wanted to be my friend because I was getting A's in physiological psychology. And I would always sit up front, ask professor questions, and I stood out, you know? And so she was like, well, hey, I got an A in chemistry. I can tutor you. And, you know, like we're at her house one night, like studying late, and she's teaching me stuff, and I'm learning from her. She was really smart. I got to say, that's me saying this. She was really fucking smart. And so, and then, you know, we had like that one night we're studying late, and she just looks at me and her legs touching mine, and we start making out and having sex that night. She was on birth control. That was a good time. But, you know, and then I would take what Julie would teach me, and I would go teach Alexandra that. So again, if you're taking care of yourself and you're not being a fat slob and you're going to the gym and you have a good fitness about you and you have money and you have a good ambitious sense about life, you know, not just dilly-dallying through life, the girls are going to notice this. Girls are going to notice this. You're going to have a certain swagger about you. And, you know, especially if you're red-pilled or watching content like this, I mean, dude, this is the easy street, man. Especially if you join a fraternity, forget about it, bro. Rishi Powderis says, would you recommend banging classmates? I did. I did. You know, make sure you don't bang no radical fucking activist feminist chick on the campus. And yeah, you know, that's it. Where did you go to college? I went to University of Central Florida in Orlando, and then Valencia Community College in Orlando as well. Yeah, exactly. Very smart to take as many classes at a junior college to save money and still grad from uni. Yeah, I played both sides of the fence with the community college and the university, and I got my bachelor's degree in 3.5 years, and it's a 4-year degree. So, and part of that was because my graduation was delayed. If I got out quicker, I would have got it done like 3 years. But I was just delayed because of the poor order of classes and timing. Reading the chat now. Yeah, there's no chicks. You say my English. Yeah. In college, anything goes. Bang all around. Yeah, exactly. It's degenerate. Mac went to a fucking art college, so you know he was having like some filthy, degenerate art sex. Guys, don't forget, smash the like button. We got 165 in the house, 76. But yeah, learn the source is where it's at, okay? Your voice fades out a lot because you're not facing the mic. How's that? Do I just have to stay here the entire time? Is this better for you? Is the voice fading really that bad? Let me know, guys. No, be honest. Be a perfectionist with me. Let me listen in. Voice fading really that bad? Let me know, guys. No, be honest. Be a perfectionist with me. Let me listen in. Voice fading really that bad? Oh, okay. I see. Not that bad. No? Okay. It's not bad. All right. Well, fair play. I'll do my best. But yeah, not anymore. Yeah, if it's like really bad, let me know. But yeah, getting good at sourcing, that's the number one thing, right? As long as you're good looking and you have a decent idea of game, understanding sex is sales, and you're in a good location, then it's really it's just the girls really they don't come to you, but your life is a lot easier. A lot easier. The biggest thing is just sourcing, getting chicks in front of you to go on dates. That's it. It's that simple. It is that simple. Stay away from the psychos. Stay away from crazy bitches. Crazy bitches will ruin your life. And realize all girls have a little bit of crazy in them. And even like it's funny when you're hanging out with your girls, right? Do this. Ask her seriously, like, do you think most women are crazy as fuck? Just ask your girl. If you're dating a girl right now, or you're dating a bunch of girls, ask them all. Be like, hey, do you think bitches are crazy as fuck? Ask that question to girls around the globe, and you will get a uniform answer. Come back tomorrow and tell me what happened. But yeah, Dylan Bettencourt says they will say yes. Oh yeah, it's so true. Hit the like button, you lazy bastards. Thank you so much, EC Smooth. But yeah. So again, I'm gonna go to the traditional chart here. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second to show you for you guys, because I know I guess a bunch of content that drowns this one out. But I have a video called like the most efficient way to go about dating. Okay, so this is gonna be your philosophy right here. Okay, so let's put this here. Okay. This is sourcing girls 101. Okay. Entry level shit. Very easy. So you want to be using apps like, you have to get good at online dating. Okay. This is the best way to kind of start your player journey with training wheels on. Bumble, Tinder, okay. Definitely Hinge. Hinge is fire in some areas. Hinge is shit in Japan. If you're gonna do sugar dating, if you have money, Sugar Site, I think you should at least look into it and see it. You may not have money at this age. Most likely you won't. But if you like went the trade route, plumbing, whatever, and you're making like $90,000 because you went from education at 18 into trade, 3 years to become a plumber, or even 4 years, like let's say you're 22, and you have like, I would say $90,000 a year, even $80,000 a year is low tier sugar daddy. But you're not going to be sugar daddy to give these girls money for free. No. You do it to catch their attention. Okay? Here you have day game. Okay, and I believe the most effective way to learn day game is do 100 approaches. 100 approaches. Do 100 approaches. You'll have a very good understanding. If you follow what I'm saying here on all this entire How a Winner Lives His Life series from 18 and onwards, bro, it's going to be impossible for you to fail. I did all this shit. This is why I'm so fucking successful. And it's just, I was a guy like with like just a regular guy, but I just really, really wanted to figure this shit out. So I did. Okay. And then day game approaches, and then night game. So club game is like club game is, you're gonna have to like really chad the fuck out. Night game is slowly starting to come back thanks to the beer bug being eradicated by our Lord and Savior Joe Biden. Right? Don't ban this channel. Definitely murder that baby while you're at it. I am all about the liberal cause. Okay. So yeah, this right here, night game. And I'm a big fan of going to lounges, right? Because if you're gonna go to nightclubs, nightclubs are just all about looks. Really, that's where it's at. Okay. And then when it comes to sorry, reading somebody says, love your content, man. Keep it up. Thank you, Lilo S95. But yeah, when it comes to Jesus Christ, the chat has distracted me. It's a lot of good stuff going on over there. This is a good baseline though. But when it comes to like night game, lounges are good because you can still communicate. You can still talk. Nightclubs are like just so loud and I hate nightclubs, to be honest with you. Worked one for 4 years as well. Lounges are the best place, in my opinion, for night game, right? Where girls can hear your voice and you can have a conversation with some drinks going, right? And a classy lounge too, not like some nasty pub because, you know, chicks that typically go there are kind of like, you know, not elegant enough to have a conversation in a lounge at night. So, and then what you're going to do is you're going to funnel their contact information from these multiple areas, okay, into your Keitai Dio. For all the Japanese girls watching right now, Keitai is Japanese for cell phone. Into your cell phone, okay? Where the titties at? Do you think guys need professional photos for dating apps? Absolutely. You can get a set of photos done for like $200, right? $200 plus Face App, $4.99. Boom, you're set. Okay. You get them into your iPhone, right, or your Android if you're poor. No, I'm just joking. But you get them into your phone, and then you're gonna do one of two things. Okay, you're gonna screen them for this direction, which is going to be Insta sex. Okay, that's when the girl comes directly to your place and you have sex. All right, and then you get to the promised land, which is sex. And you're like, yeah, I had sex. And I had sex with a condom, and I had sex responsibly, and I don't have any STDs, and I don't have any babies because I am a fucking winner, right? You pitch to girls for Insta sex, all right? If she says no, so if she says yes, right, which is, hey, baby, come over, Netflix and chill. Hey, baby, blah, 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 come over. Let's, you know, do the Myron Gaines. Let's go eat some tacos outside, then come to my place, right? If she says no, I'm not a girl like that, then you take them on a date. Okay? I like to do coffee dates or drinks at night. Okay? Coffee or drinks. Oops. Bringing the heat today, boys. What a way to start off your Monday. Come on, Kay. There we go. Coffee or drinks. You want to keep it to like a $50 limit for the drinks. And maximum of 1.5 hours per date. At the end of the date, if you're both feeling it, you know, you make the pitch to go and hang out at your place, which will eventually lead to sex. And then you're like, yeah, I had sex. Oh, baby, I had sex. It's so good. Oh, yeah. Sex is so good. Haha. But oh, man. So, and that's if it goes good on date 1, right? And so then date 2, if you don't have sex, you lather, rinse, repeat, right? And then you try to have sex on date 2, yes. And then date 3 is the maximum date. And again, we're dating to learn here, okay? Can we get a volume warning next time? I'm turning heads on the bus with that. Oh, man. Oh, God. I think we're going to have to retire the Oni-chan. I think it was fun for a while. But, oh, man, that is hilarious. I love it. But yeah, that's for all the stalkers as well. So anyways, you want to lather, rinse, repeat here for date 2, okay? And date 2 is the way you do it is just same as the first date, right? Just have drinks. You can do an events, but just make sure that you're in control and you're not doing shit that you don't want to do, okay? And get used to making the pitch at the end of every date to go back to your place and have sex, okay? Because the reason if a girl goes on a date with you, okay? If a girl goes on a date with you, part of her has already mentally made peace with the like, hey, you know what? She has at least considered she's going to have sex with you, okay? She's at least considered she's going to have sex with you, or she has already thought about having sex with you, and she's just waiting for you to be a man and make the move, okay? So that is something you have to get. Like, a lot of guys, they feel afraid or feel embarrassed to, like, try and ask for sex. And, it's something that I realize a lot of guys even start like kind of feel guilty for doing, right? They feel guilty for wanting to have sex. And that's stupid. It's dumb. Like, you shouldn't feel guilty. These girls want to have sex. And believe me, if you don't have sex with them, they'll find somebody to have sex with them. Trust me. But again, you want to go back to this. This is what you're talking about here. Okay. Get this is a model for life. Okay. This is a lifetime sourcing model. All right. There is oh. You can't hear me at all when I turn my head at all, period. Is that really happening right now? This guy, Rishi Padaruth, is saying, bro, we need that second mic. Can't hear you at all when you turn your head? I don't know. Were you listening to me on like a shitty cell phone? That could be it. But yeah. Oh, wow. He says he's talking nonsense. You guys are retarded. I gotta block myself from the chat. This perfectionist nature in me. I just like really want it to. We can't upgrade your poverty speakers. Oh man, but yeah, date number 2 is the same thing. So after date number 3, if the girl doesn't have sex with you, like basically just move on. It's over, right? Just get over it. It's not something you want to deal with. If by the 3rd date it's not going to happen, and again, you're doing this to strategically get good enough that you don't have to do on date 3, and then you're getting so good that you're having sex consistently on date 1, right? That's a skill. To consistently go out with chicks and have sex on date 1 is like big pimping. Big daddy pimping 101, all right? And again, make sure you're using condoms and being responsible, okay? STDs are no fun. Babies are no fun. And you'll break the cardinal rule, 18 to 22. But like I said, this right here is a model for life, guys. Okay? This is a model for life. This is such a good fucking thing, man. It is so, so, so good, right? And, let me see something. Make sure you're like using good photos and stuff as well. Professionally taking photos. That's really, really, really important because, again, it's all about having good photos when it comes to dating, online dating. Getting good photos, it's just so important. Okay? Let me see the chat. Why did you turn your head? We can't hear you. Okay, I think now people are just fucking with me. Fiber into that razor synapse 3.0. I can hear everything. Oh, okay, good shit. How to source chicks if you are a tomato farmer. Let's see. If she's eager to have sex with you, just move on. If she isn't eager to have sex with you, you're just gonna get blown off, or she'll have even less respect for you. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I hear when you fap. Can you still hear drops? Okay. I get matched, but I need to get some good pics. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. But yeah, I think your phone just sucks. That's what's happening. But anyways, great content today. Thank you so much, Shane. But yeah, that's the most important thing, guys. And you got to get used to like that. Get used to dating multiple girls, sourcing multiple girls. Because if you want to find a good girl in life, the more girl. This is for men. This is not for women, but for men, if you want to find a good girl, the more women you date, the more you can find out what you like. Right? For me, I don't like girls that are super extroverted. Girls that like blah 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 love to talk. I'm just like, look. When they start talking, I'm just like, all right. Go ahead and tell me about your day here. I'm gonna be right back. I can't do it. I don't like girls that talk so much. I like introverted girls, quiet girls. I am the extrovert in this relationship. You just sit there and validate me. I don't even care if you think I'm right or wrong. Just tell me I'm awesome. Stroke my ego. That is your fucking responsibility, woman. I don't want to do that. But that's me. So some of you guys might some of you guys might be introverted men and you like extroverted bubbly girls. I like bubbly girls, but I like introverted bubbly girls, I like girls with good personalities, it's so important that you date a lot of chicks because you're gonna figure out what you like, okay? And you're not gonna get catching feelings and simp out and cry.
You guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Odin says, "Here's the tax for the headphones I bought for only MLD streams." Oni-chan, yeah, there we go. Why do we like super helpless kind of girls? No, you like super helpless kind of girls. Anon Nona, not me. That's a liability. I want the girl to think I'm helpless and she helps me. That's what I want. I want her to think, oh, I'm so weak. I need you. Buy me something. No, I don't like that. But if that's your thing, go for it. But no bueno. Hit the Oni-chan one more time. I don't know. I think we may have to retire the Oni-chan. We have to give a countdown to it. I know there's people right now like turning their phones down. But no. Yeah, like it's so important. It's so important to because the thing is, you got to figure out what you like sexually as well. Okay, you got to figure out your frequency of sex. For me, if I'm really attracted to a girl these days, like I'm gonna have sex with her 2 times every time we meet. Right? If I'm like really into the girl, right? If she's really pretty in the face, has a nice body, nice straight white teeth, nice full lips, good attitude. I like that, and so I'm gonna have sex with her a lot. But sometimes 2 times a day is not good for another girl. If there's sexual tension in a relationship, it's not good. If your sexual frequency doesn't match and she's your only source of sex, it's and especially if you get a girl that leverages sex and she's like, well, if you don't do this, I'm not gonna have sex with you. So many guys are caught in that trap right now. So many guys are living that day in and day out. Their wife controls them with sex and they know what they're doing as well. Not on my watch. That's not me. I am a dog and I know how to get a bone. So do not try to hold sex over my head and leverage things for me because, no. Do not do that. Trust me, it will not end for you. It will not end well for you. And same thing for you guys. Do not fall victim to that. If a girl's gonna hold sex over your head and leverage it over you, no, don't do it. It's just not worth it. Learn to date multiple girls. Learn to manage multiple chicks. Right? For me, roster 4 is good enough. Right? 4 with a revolving door for a 5th one. Tryouts to replace a lesser harlot. But yeah, that's the biggest thing right there is learning how to source chicks. So important. It's a life skill too, because you're always gonna want to have sex, guys. Make sure you're dating a lot of girls. Make sure you're sourcing a lot of girls. It's the fastest way to figure out what you like. Another thing is this, right? I want you guys to really, and especially for you young men out there, okay? This one's huge. Oh my God, I'm just going to fucking refresh. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. All right. So, this is really important too, okay? Number one skill to practice in dating 18 to 22 is practice being dominant. Okay? Practice being dominant. Okay? That means taking the lead in the relationship. If you want a successful relationship, the man 9 times out of 10, the man has to lead, period. If you want to, you can't be two people leading. And if you're a guy who wants to live life on your own terms, you can't be led around by a chick. I've seen so many guys dragged to ruin because they're led around by some chick. Do not fucking do it. All right? Do not do that shit at all. I cannot express how much you should be in. A lot of guys are just afraid to be dominant, okay? A lot of guys are afraid to put some bass in their voice and tell a woman, no, I don't want to do that shit. No, I don't want to spend that. No, I don't want to go there, okay? There's a guy in the community, and he was talking about, in Patreon coaching, how this chick was, he was having sex with her, and then he wanted to do doggy style, and she was like, no, I don't want to, and he was just like, it really killed the mood for him, and he fucking stood up and took the condom off, and he's like, I don't want to have sex, I'm good, right? He was more, wasn't as overt about it, like I just explained, but then the girl was just like blown away, and she was just like, I mean, how many guys have enough self-respect that in the middle of sex, if they're just not digging it and the girl's like not like doing what he wants, and they're like, she's being real selfish during sex, how many guys would get up and be like, yeah, I'm fucking don't want any of this sex? That blows this chick's mind. What she ended up doing, she ended up saying like, no, come back. And she like, was all over him. And then he ended up fucking her from behind, right? He did break the rule though. He hit it raw. Naughty boy. Naughty. He hit it raw, but she was just that into it, okay? You got to be practice being dominant, okay? You have to be practice being okay with demanding what you want out of life. All right, there's nothing fucking wrong with that shit. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you want in life, okay? You're going to get in a lot of trouble in life if you constantly put other people's needs before yours. Nobody in this world gives a fuck about you, all right? They really don't. They want to know what's in it for them. So don't be afraid to fucking put yourself first, period. All right? Don't do it. It's really not good at all. Take out the trash roll there. But do you upload pics with other girls? No, don't do that. But yeah, practice being dominant. Practice taking the lead. Okay, practice. Planning the dates. A lot of guys. Oh God, let me just say something. Okay. So we were out this past weekend for the Tokyo Men's Success Network, right? And lo and behold, we're out. Jacob, Voice My Ambition, is looking yoke my goats lately. He has put on 10 pounds of muscle. He is looking huge. He's looking good. Jacob's a good looking guy. He just hit 6 figures on his crypto portfolio. He's got this aura about him. And, we were out at this club on Saturday. And Mac pointed this shit out to me. Mac the Day Gamer. This chick was at the table, and she was with some guy, and she sent her little beta orbiter to go and talk to Jacob and be like, hey, come over here. This girl wants you to talk to her. And Jacob ended up laying down some game, okay? Getting her number. And come on, the girl said, I mean, he's going to fuck this chick. And she was hot. She was really hot. And so, again, Jacob just exited this category, 18 and 22. And Jacob has been a student of mine in Tokyo since December 2018. December 2018, I met Jacob. And, and the kid is like he is like the hot dude life testimony. The hot dude life testimony. He is jacked. He's fucking rich. He's fucking good looking. Like, he's living the dream. He's living the dream. Okay. He is a fucking G. Voice my ambition. Follow him on Twitter. And that's just a testimony to making sure you're hanging out with high value people. Because who are his friends? Me and Charlie from cultivatecrypto.com. He's got Gorilla Pimp game now, and he's rich as fuck. He's 23. A lot of grown-ass men don't have $100,000 in their bank account. Okay? That's just a direct correlation to hanging out with me and Charlie. And me and Charlie don't hang out with losers in Tokyo. We only hang out with like guys that are like success-oriented. Our circle is knit very closely. And you can't get in if you're not trying to get yourself better in life, like, you are not going to be able to hang out with us. So, that's what it is. That's a big thing there. That's super important. Rishi Potteruth says, do you think having an iPhone plays a role in getting pussy? No, you're better off. If you're going to have one asset to get as much pussy as possible, have a jacked and sexy body and take care of your face. Make sure you have your beard is well groomed. If you have a beard, you're clean shaven, fresh haircut. You got to make sure you look clean, sexy, and good. Otherwise, the girl's going to look, ugh. Hey, and again, number one thing is having a hot bod or having more muscle on your frame than, excuse me, the average person. And then, low body fat. Those are the two things that are really going to be amplifiers for your sexual marketplace value. So I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. How a Winner Lives His Life, Getting Girls, 1822 edition. Everybody seems to be enjoying this series. So thank you guys so much for watching. I may be back tomorrow. We're going to see. I got to handle something here personally in Tokyo. So there may or may not be a show tomorrow. We will see. I'm leaning towards no. But we're going to see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Please smash the like button. I fucking love you all. And until then, make money, make muscles, learn game. It's Money Monday. Get out there. Keep your head up. Peace out.